Hi, everyone. So today in the Copilot Studio Advent Calendar, I'm going to bring a very important topic, which is actually the topics into the Copilot Studio. So topics, are the core building blocks for an agent. Topics can be seen as the agent competencies. They define how a conversation dialogues play out. Topics are discrete conversational path. When used together, allow the users to have a conversation that feels the user's natural and the flow appropriately. Let me share some of the tips here. The first tip is you should avoid using the periods in the topic names. It is not possible to export a solution that contains an agent with a period in the name of any of its topics. The second one is Copilot authors can choose to disable or delete the custom topics. Any new topics is created as a custom topics in the system. You can disable it or delete it, but on the contradictory, you cannot delete the system topics. So system topics can be disabled with the caution, please remember, as they can impact the agent's behavior, but definitely it cannot be deleted into that case. There are two main way how you can trigger the topics. The first one is based on the user query, which is also known as an utterance. The second one is by redirecting from the existing one topic to the other topics. Defining the best topics that the user agent required an understanding of the questions of the users might ask or the task that they're trying to accomplish. The kind of the information and the automation that you have provided. There are the different types of the topics from the behavioral pattern. The first one is the informative, the second one is the task completion, and the third one is the troubleshooting. You might also need to create an agent topics to handle the ambiguous users questions like I need a help or the shopping. These topics ask the agent users for the clarification so that they can be routed to the correct topics. When we design the topics, then the first thing what you need to keep it in mind, identify the topics. You can choose the topics agents user ask about, start with high impact topics, or these like think about the topics from the end user point of view. Also, you can list all of the scenarios. So you can list all of the possible scenarios. You can categorize the scenarios like it's an informational, task completion, or the troubleshoot. Then the third point is here to design a high level of conversational tree. Basically, when we talk about how to design a high level conversational tree, then you have to simply draw the conversation trees, that a simple flow diagram, how your flow look like when the users interact with the agent. You can define the hierarchy of the question asked inside of the each topics. You can define the fewest number of the question to understand the whole situations and provide the right and appropriate response to the users. Then the last here is to validate and iterate the whole design. So you can read the dialogue out loud before publishing to help to identify if there are the problems with the tones or the words into that one. Also, it's important, don't just replicate what is on your website or the app is already available, because your customers are likely familiar with what your website or the apps can accomplish, like common tasks themselves without needing to interact with an agent. The second thing is you have to focus on creating the topics for the issues example or the scenarios that generate the high volume of the chats or the call first. Be as true as possible in your design and consider all of the potential scenarios or that your users might ask or need the help with. This is all regarding the topics today. Let's stay tuned for the next Copilot Studio Advent Calendar tips and tricks. Till that, have a great day. Bye.